Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to the Vernon Community School second show and share. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this beautiful piece of wood behind me, a Western red cedar. Now, Western red cedar is important for a lot of reasons, but it's particularly important right now because the pulp from this tree is being used to create the coveted 395 or N95 mask, I should say. Now, this mask is being produced by 3M, but it's using pulp from a mill in Nanaimo. Now, the mill in Nanaimo, that's the only place in the world that is producing this particular kind of, or this recipe for this pulp. Now, it's high in Western red cedar, and the Western red cedar cellulose allows it to bond to synthetic materials. And because it's able to bond this way, it's really useful and used by 3M to make this this mask. Now, Western red cedar is a really cool tree, and it can get super big. It can get up to 60 meters tall and up to 6 meters at the butt or the base. Its bark is reddish brown, and you can see it's very fibrous. And sometimes you can pull it off. Actually, sometimes in like nice big strips. The leaves, or the needles, you can see, are greeny yellow. They're short, they're blunt, and they're kind of scale-like. I think they kind of look a little bit like they're braided. Some facts about Western red cedar. It's not a real cedar. Okay, it's not a real cedar. It's actually a cypress. The wood is very light compared to other conifers. Here's the area that it grows in. You can see mostly on the coast, but it is in our area. And one thing that's super cool about Western red cedar is it produces a natural fungicide, Thuja. I'm going to stick with that. Now, Thuja it helps prevent this tree from rotting. So for this reason, it's called the tree of life. Cedar was and still is part of the fabric of many British Columbia First Nations. And the 7 bands in the Okanagan Nation are no exception. Actually, Siwash Creek by Little Kingdom out West Side Road, that area in the Silux language means having cedar in small stream. So that was a really cool find. On the coast, these trees are used for totem poles and log houses for long houses. And studies have found that there's over 300 different uses of this tree, from the roots to the cambium to the bark to the leaves. Now, these leaves could actually be used for cleaning, and a solution was made using these leaves to make like a shampoo. This wood is also valuable in timber markets because it doesn't rot, right? It's great for decks and using it outside. But also, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the reddish color on it, right? And it doesn't rot in nice lines, and it smells absolutely delicious. So, as you can see, Western red cedar, this plant is super amazing, really cool, and I hope you look for it next time you're out walking, and maybe you can even identify it. I'd like to make a special thanks to Kathy Holland from the Okanagan Nation Alliance for providing me with information on the ethnobotany of our local First Nations. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, and I'd like to encourage everyone to rock on.